Aquarius, welcome to your 5-card movie star spread. I am traveling and I did not pack the cards that label my videos with the astrological sign. So I'm using a different deck with the major arcana that signifies your astrological sign. So in case you were unaware, Aquarius, you are represented by the star. And there you have it. You could Google that, and there's a lot of very neat information about why that is. But I am actually here for the 5-card movie star spread, as I'm sure you are too. So we'll just get on with that. Oh, speaking of the star. Interesting. Okay. You are feeling drained. Okay. You feel like you are the person carrying the situation. You feel that your resources are not 100% under your control or management at this time, or maybe that you are lacking in resources. It basically feels like you're constantly giving to a situation and the situation isn't giving back to you. Okay? However, this must be something you've been dealing with for a while, because it seems like you're coming out of the pains and trials and tribulations attached to this energy. You're kind of like over the hurt of it and just managing to get through. So it feels less like you're thriving and more like you're just surviving, like you're just barely making it through. It might be that you're getting help from your friends and family in order to push through this particular energy. But if you're going at it alone, you feel like you have the strength and determination to push through it no matter what. Like, you see the goal, you see the outcome, and you're looking at this like, yeah, everybody goes through hard times. This is just another hard time that I'm going through, and I'll come out on the other side. So it's not the best feeling in the world, but it's not hopeless. Your journey card here is about hope. It's about rest. It's about rejuvenation. It's about a new direction. Okay? This is also, like I said, this is the star card. This is the card that represents your astrological sign. This is the energy that you're used to. You are used to pushing through hard times and recovering from them. You are used to taking in a lot of information and changing your mind and finding a new direction. You are used to dealing with less resources than you intended and still pushing through and making it. And in this particular case, there is no change in perspective. You're like, I've done this before, I've been through worse, I'm just gonna push on. Okay? You aren't looking for a different way out. And you're only willing to sacrifice X amount, and you've already defined what that amount is, and you're not willing to budge a bit more. You're like, I've decided I could do this. Okay? I decided I could do this with X amount of resources, and that is what I'm gonna do. Damn, Aquarius, you stubborn. Very stubborn. But, I mean, as far as the purposes of pushing through whatever you're pushing through. Okay. So, the finite resource that is really, really pushing on you is time. Okay. There was a certain time that you needed for return on investment, and the investment didn't come in the way you intended. There is a deadline that you have to meet. Whatever it is that you were supposed to be victorious with is limited by time. And even though that time is running short, you are still determined to strategize to make this happen. You recognize there will be some loss. Okay. 2 of these swords aren't coming with you. And now's the time that you're reworking. What can I cut out in order to still get the best out of this opportunity? You're an opportunist in this situation, Aquarius. It didn't turn out the way you wanted. Time is not on your side, but you are still determined to get the best outcome possible, regardless of anything that went wrong in this particular situation. Because you're not dwelling on the heartache. You're like, it hurts, but not that much. I can push through. The ends. Ooh, I do not read cards off the floor. 3 cards just fell on the floor, but I am going to pull these 2 right here. Yeah, see? You don't feel like you'll get exactly what you want. Okay, you planted a seed and you expected it to come into harvest at a particular time. Okay? But be it weather or, life just happens, the timing didn't work out the way that you wanted. So what you're doing now is you're juggling and reworking your resources to still maintain the best outcome. The picture that you painted in your head was perfect. And you recognize that you're not going to reach that perfection. But that doesn't mean you can't get the best outcome with the time and energy that you already put in. And that's what you're determined to do. The cards are starting to repeat themselves, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this here. And I'm just going to say that this is a good headspace to be in. And I'm proud of you for finding that little bit of heartbreak and pushing through it rather than giving up. Re-strategizing and reworking the plan to make it still worth your time, energy, and effort. And that's exactly what the Star card is about. It's about rest, rejuvenation, hope, and a new direction. So Aquarius, this is you and your energy. You got this. This is what you were made for. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see you next week.